Alright guys, so I wanted to go ahead and make a video on how to do all the missions for this new nuking event without using the brand new LRs. Obviously, if you have brand new LRs, like 100% use them. It's gonna be way easier than trying to do this, but I just wanted to show people that it's not necessarily hard to do this. It's actually fairly easy and it's pretty straightforward. So I went ahead and made some teams here. Actually, as I mentioned this, let me just make a quick edit. Do that to it Gohan. So I have two options here that you can go ahead and try to use. I feel like the two options are that I have is we're going to be using either AGL Gohan to nuke out the boss, or we can use the physical GT Kid Goku. There could be probably other options as well. These are not probably the only options. I could probably be glossing over somebody that can do this also just as good. But these are the two that I think would work the best. AGL Gohan is definitely like the best option for this. So if you have him with dupes and easy 8 and all that, this should be a cakewalk. So this is the team that I have. This is the team I'm going to use for the Kid Buu stage with AGL Gohan. And this is the team that I'm going to use for the Omega Shenron one. And then I also have this team right here. This is going to be the team that I use for the Omega Shenron one for the GT Goku, and then this is going to be the team that we're going to use for Kid Buu. So I'm basically going to try to include, I'm going to include runs for all four of these teams. So I'm going to include runs for us beating it with Gohan on both stages, then we're going to include runs where we're going to beat it with Kid Goku on both stages. So that way, like, I can show everybody that both these teams will work and you can get all the missions done. And basically what the missions are for the first stage with Kid Buu, you want to do 40 million damage, and then the second stage against Omega you have to do 30 million damage, but you also have to get past Omega's first phase. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the first stage with Gohan's first team, which would be, it'll be this team right here. So we're going to go ahead and use this team. You could also, if you have this support memory, you could bring this too, just to maximize your buff for Gohan. I don't think you necessarily have to, like, it's not necessary per se, but you can definitely bring it if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it just so we can use it. And basically, like, this is a little bit harder with the Omega stage, but I think with the Kid Buu stage, you can pretty much do this, like, right away. So, like, here, we're going to jump in with a team looking like this. It is infinite tries, so you can basically just re-roll. So we didn't get Gohan right away, so I'm just going to go ahead and restart, just so we don't waste the support memory or anything like that. So you basically just sit here and restart, and I feel like the optimal rotation that you're going to want to try to get is, you want to try to get Gohan with Namek Goku and a support unit. Yeah, we really got the, like, same exact rotations. I might cut here if I keep getting unlucky with the runs. I'll do like two more attempts to see if we can get the good rotation. If not, I'll just cut and I'll come back when we're with the perfect rotation. No AGL Gohan again. Honestly, you probably don't even need a support unit. Like, a support unit would make it really, like, guaranteed basically for you to do, but I feel like you just need Namek Goku on rotation, because remember, Gohan gets that massive buff in Super Saiyan 2. Okay, so this should work right here. We got Kid Buu and Namek Goku on rotation. So you basically go ahead and do that. So that drops you to 50% health. And since we have Android 16 on the team, we can just immediately transform with Gohan right here. Oh, I almost had auto on. That would have been bad. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, we can immediately transform with Gohan. Go ahead and do this. So you basically transform with him. He already orb changes a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and bring this Chilai item. Hopefully we don't get shafted with the orb changing here. Okay, pretty good. Can we get the full field? If we get the full field, it's guaranteed. Okay, we didn't get the full field, but I think this is still, like, guaranteed. So basically this rotation will have every single link active for Gohan right here. We have 50% support, and I am fairly certain, so remember, we got to do 40 million damage. So, let's see. I'm fairly certain this will work, or this will, like, just do more than 40 million, and we're just out of here. Yeah, his attack stat is 55 million. He does have, I think, 50% chance to crit here, so if he gets that off, it's guaranteed. Yeah, see, there you go. Boom. 53 million, easy missions, completely free. Like, again, mine is rainbowed, but I don't, like, I think you can probably even do that with 55%, because even at 55%, he has that crit chance from his passive, so you'll still have a chance to crit. You might have to reset a couple times until you get him to crit, but yeah. So, now I'm gonna go ahead and go try to do it with the GT Goku team, which will be this one right here. Well, I mean, I could bring the SS4s to try to give them a 200%. Would this work better? I mean, we'll just do it with this team. Just to say that we're using the normal leaders. And for this GT Goku, you could also bring this GT support memory as well, just to buff him up too. Again, I don't think you have to do this, but if you're trying to absolutely like min-max your damage, stuff like that, you definitely should do that. We'll do one. Let's see if we can like get lucky right away here. If not, I'll just cut, and I'll come back when we have it all set up and dandy. So we'll go ahead and switch to the Daburo cookie because now we're using a physical unit. So we'll go ahead and jump in like this. Again, probably the rotation you want is, you know, get this Goku with this guy because they share 6 out of 7, and then you probably want one of the other supports on rotation. So let's see, what do we got here? I'm gonna go ahead and reset on that one. That one could work, but I don't think, like, it might be close. I want to just try to get one where it's like pretty much guaranteed. No. Him and the Super Saiyan 2 Goku do link up like okay, like I think to the point where you probably can do it, but I just wouldn't. I'm not gonna bother just because like you're wasting your support memory here. Okay, we could probably do it like this. We might have to do a rotation real quick though. So we'll have the GT Goku, we'll have Kid Buu with him, and then we'll be all fine and dandy. So go ahead and pop the support memory. We're just gonna go ahead and cycle through this turn. We're not gonna worry what's gonna happen on this turn. And then basically, the good thing is we're also gonna have a rotation where I can't say, I can't talk. Weirus is gonna change a bunch of orbs to physical, so that'll help us with getting as many orbs as possible with the Dabura cookie item. Because I have done some runs where I did kind of get shafted on how many orbs per se the cookie item wanted to make, and like if like I had the perfect rotations and everything, but the cookie item just straight up did not want to change the orbs at all, and it was rather frustrating. But hopefully with us having already like a preset of a bunch of physical orbs, we should be able to just change a few of them, and then we'll be able to, like, maybe if you can get the full field of orbs, it's pretty much guaranteed, I would say. So yeah, when I first did this event, I was kind of worried that, like, there is not a way to do this with free-to-play unit, or, like, not free-to-play units, but, like, I thought there wasn't going to be a way for free-to-play players to be able to beat this event. Like, if like, I thought it was going to be a situation where, like, oh, hey, if you don't have the brand new LRs, well, you're just SOL, like, you know, go pull them or something. Like, I thought it was going to be a case like this, but it's actually not. Like, I would say the Omega one is definitely going to be a little bit harder because you have to get through that first phase, and you kind of have to, like, time the rotations with the minus energy, and that Omega can technically kill you. Like, he doesn't hit that hard, but he also doesn't hit that weak. So if you bring units without a leader skill, like support units, stuff like that, they can definitely get caught. But I think we'll still be able to do it fairly easily, especially since that one only needs 30 mil. Okay, so we got this rotation right here. Let's see, I guess we'll grab these with you. Yeah, I think that's the play. Okay, let's hope we don't get shafted with a Dabura cookie item. Okay, that's pretty good. Can you change those AGL orbs so we can get the whole field? Yes, let's go. Okay, so we got the whole field. This is your best case scenario. Eventually, like, you know, you probably have to run it a bunch of times, but eventually you will get a rotation like this. So we have 6 out of 7 links here. We have 50% support. And we got the full field. I'm almost fairly certain. Again, this is also type advantage, so fairly certain this Goku will do more than 40 mil here. It's pretty easy. Yeah, his attack stat is at 40 mil, so this should be an easy, especially if we get a crit with him. Oh, also, I guess just to say, my Goku is, yeah, barely 40 mil, but we got it. My Goku is 90% in this recording. If you don't have him with dupes or stuff like that, this might be a little bit more challenging, but I think it's still doable. You might just have to try to get as many... You probably have to give him a bunch of support. But, yeah, I feel like Gohan, without a doubt, I feel like 55%, you can definitely do it, but I'm not too certain about the Goku. Okay. Now, this Omega run is probably going to take a couple attempts. I guess we'll do... I'll go ahead and jump in and try to do one run with AGL Gohan here, and we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go the best, I'll cut and I'll come back once we actually have the good rotation. Yeah, because this Omega right here at the start is int, so he can definitely catch your units if you're not careful. Like, I'm actually not gonna go to the damaging path here, just because I think we are just gonna straight up take the damage that we need to take, since we have so many tech units. Like, now actually, like, looking over it, you probably don't want to bring this many tech units, because this Omega can definitely catch them and annihilate them. So, you want to be a little bit careful, but this Omega's a little bit more annoying, because it's not like the Kid Buu, where you just jump in, or just, you know, keep cycling the runs, get the perfect rotation turn one, and then just do it. This Omega is a little bit more complicated in the fact that you have to do a bunch of attacks to bring down his minus energy first, and then even when you do that, you have to line it up so that when the minus energy goes away and he goes into the second phase, you have to line up like that first rotation of that second phase as your nuking phase. Because otherwise, he's going to toss out that massive super attack of his, and he's going to kill you. You could bring some, like, gag units that have, like, a bunch of damage reduction and have them tank that super attack. And, you know, you will probably be able to, like, still do it. But, again, it's just a little more complicated than, just straight up doing it with the other. I want to float Gohan here. The only thing is, though, is here, let's try this. This might be a misplay. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to float off Gohan, but what we're gonna have to do is we obviously can't break. I don't think we'll be able to break his shield this turn. There's no way, I don't think. But we have to also try not to break his shield the next turn as well. That's, I think, the problem. Especially with Namek Goku being there and, like, tossing out multiple supers. I don't know how likely that is. Hopefully Gohan here only does like one. He doesn't do more than one, hopefully. Just like one super attack's fine, I think. Okay, cool. We also do have int 16 this next rotation, so we have to be careful with him because he has no leader skill here. Yeah, Namek Goku's gonna toss out at least 2 supers here. I'm gonna try to heal up a little bit because I think we are gonna take some damage here. Hopefully we don't break his shield. Let's see. Because if we don't break his shield this turn, and then we break it the next turn, we'll be golden. Because we'll have Gohan. If we do break his shield this turn, then I should have just not floated Gohan off. Damn, it's gonna be so close. I think if Namek Goku triple supers here, then we're gonna break it. But if he doesn't, damn, the additional still does some damage to it, I think. I also don't know if it's just... I think it's just super attacks that really does the damage to his shield. So it's like, if you don't want to break his shield, try to do as many normals. Yeah, I think we broke it. Damn it. We either broke it or it's like literally right there. Oh, does this kill us? I don't think this kills us. We're gonna be very low on health, though. Yeah, damn it, we broke the shield. Yeah, this is kind of like the annoying part about this Omega, because now he's gonna toss out that massive super attack. Like, I mean, I'll let this play out, just because there is a very slight chance that full power Goku here counters. I mean, if that happens, that'll be very, very lucky, and we'll be able to actually get away with it, but again, we're relying on like a 30% chance here. Let's see. You can never say never, so let's see how this goes. If we do end up just getting clapped on this turn though, I'll just I'll cut and I'll come back once I have like the rotation where we're going into this phase of Omega, and then we're gonna just nuke him with Gohan. See, you could probably bring some like unit that does a lot of attacks or a lot of super attacks. We got the counter. Yes, let's go. Okay, so we don't die here because he countered, and then we're gonna be able to go into this next rotation with Gohan and support, and we can transform. Boom. Change a bunch of orbs into AGL and Rainbow. Same thing, we use this item. Get a bunch more AGL orbs. Can we get the full field? Yes, we can. Alright. Alright, so we got all links active here. We got support. Omega's definitely... We're definitely doing way more than 30 mil here. I'm almost positive. Let's see. Yeah, 72 million attacks. Yeah, if he crits here, this might be max damage if he crits here, honestly. Let's see. Okay, not max damage because he didn't get a crit, but we got 42 mil. That's 12 million above how much you necessarily need. So there we go. So now that's 3 stages. Now I just gotta show how to do it with GT Goku. This video is already at like 17 minutes, so I am just gonna cut and I'll explain basically how we got to the point when I'm gonna get like the nuking done with the Goku. So I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, so I think we can do it with this rotation. We don't have support on this rotation per se, so I'm not the most confident, I guess you could say, but we shall see how this will go. Grab all these SCR orbs with you. Should I put Weirus in front? I mean, Weirus doesn't support. I mainly just kept it on this rotation so you can change some orbs. Alright, let's see how lucky we get with the orb changing. Alright, give me those SCR orbs as well, please. No, okay. So we can get 19. Let's see if we can still do it. I am leaning towards no, because we don't have support. I feel like if we had support on this rotation a little bit, we would be able to do it, but we don't have support. Like, I think B-Pan or the Gohan and Goten would be a better last unit in this rotation, but let's see. 30 mil. If he crits, I think we can do it, but if he doesn't crit here, then it's not gonna... Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, it was worth showing that in the video. You're probably gonna have to do a trial and error for a little while, but I'll include this in the video, but I'll be back once I get the 30 mil for this stage, yes. Alright guys, so we got this rotation here. Let's see if we can get the 30 mil right here. So we can only get 19 orbs. We're just a few orbs shy of max. So what, we're 4 orbs shy. Those 4 orbs still make a difference, I would say. But we'll go ahead and see if we can still pull it off here. We have 6 out of 7 links, and we have support on this rotation. The only thing though is, so last turn I nullified Omega's super attack, so I don't know if is he just gonna super randomly here? Because like, if he supers in this first slot on this Goku, we might just die. Let's see, what is he gonna, okay, he didn't super, okay, let's see what this Goku does. So 34 mil, better attack stat. I still think we need to crit though. No crit, but we got 20 mil. Okay. I'll give it a few more attempts. It's definitely doable. It's just you need a little bit of RNG with like A, getting all the orbs, and then B, like I wonder, is B Pan a better, like would it be better to have B Pan on rotation instead of, oh yeah, reset. I guess I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna try to get that same exact rotation right there, but we're gonna have B Pan instead of the GT trio or GT duo. So I'll be right back. Oh, all right, guys. It's probably gonna be the last run I'm gonna do. Regardless, I guess if we get it or not, I'm fairly certain you can. You just need to get some luck with, you know, the orbs changing. Like you really want to try to get the entire field. Like if we can just get these rainbows to turn into physical. Yes. Okay. Cool. Finally, we get a full field. So you really want to try to get like a full field like this. We're gonna see if the attack set with B Pan is gonna be more, which I think it does, because as you can look, if you look at the Goku attack set at the bottom left, he's at 1.47. I think in the previous run with the GT Gohan and Goten, he was at like 1.1. I still think that he probably will have to crit in order to break the 30 mil. Because well, actually, wait, hold on. He's at 51 mil, okay. It'd be nice if he can get 30 mil without critting, but... Okay, cool. It's dope. There we go. C. Alright. No crit. We still got 30 mils. There you go. That took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but it is possible. Again, I would definitely recommend trying out Gohan first if you have him. Like, even if you have him at 55%, I definitely think he is the easier option to do here. Just I guess to recap, this is the event, this is the team that I used. So I used this team, I used the support memory to buff them up. I used the LRSS4 so he can get the 200% from them. And this is how my Goku looks like. Funny enough, I have max crit on him, but none of those runs that we just did, he decided to crit on the big attack. A little bit unlucky, but... yeah, I'm pretty sure if he were to crit on any of those, like even the ones that we did earlier, where it was lower attack stats, he would have been able to crack 30 mil with a crit, but we just didn't get lucky. But yeah, that's how I would recommend y'all do it. I'll go ahead and show off the teams again. So this is the team that I used for Omega with Gohan. This is the team that I used for Omega with GT Goku. And then this is the team I used for Kid Buu with GT Goku, and this is lastly the team that I used for Kid Buu with Gohan. So yeah, definitely recommend using this Gohan if you have him, and if not, if you don't have him and you have this guy, especially if you have this guy with dupes, he can definitely pull off the job as well. So happy, lucky, or I guess happy re-rolling your rotations to try to get your RNG right, but I mean, hey, it's worth it because you do get a bunch of stones and tickets and I think Elder Kais and stuff from that event, so it is definitely worth it to try to do this. So, and it's, you know, no stamina, infinite runs, so it's not really costing you anything, it's just costing you your time. So let me know if you guys need any help. Let me know if you guys know of any other options. Again, I could have 100% glossed over something that is just as easy, but I'm fairly certain, I'm almost 99% positive that Gohan is the easiest option here. So if you have Gohan, 100% do him, but I could have glossed over something else that would be easier than the GT Goku. So let me know in the comments if y'all have any suggestions or any characters that you thought of to use and if it worked out for you. So let me know what you guys think. I hope this guide helps y'all out, complete these missions, get some stones, and of course summon for those broken LRs. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.